I've told people I am crazy, and I guess some people will think I am. But to me, it's being helpful. It's not that I'm crazy. I hope that the people that watch this documentary know that all I am doing is caring for something that nobody cares for. And I know there's the food chain, but if I can help the food chain, why not help it? I feed quite a few different animals. The fox eats there. The possum recently eats there, and I hear that he lives down the street in a garage. The raccoon I haven't seen this year, but last year I had two of them. I've seen the skunk, and they are harmless. They don't hurt humans. And I feed cats, of course. There were four there this morning, so I had to give them a little snack, and then I did their dishes. 16 dishes. I would see cats come here and they didn't have anything to eat, so I started putting bowls out. First, I did it with big bowls, and then I thought, well, I should really give them individual bowls. So 2 times a day, I put out 16 bowls. I am drying up the dishes to fill them with food for the outside animals. I'm mixing it up with the wet food and the dry food together, and I'll add some warm water. And then I will nuke it for a minute because it's getting cold out, and I like to give it to them warm because it's the only thing they have that's warm. I went shopping yesterday, and this is what I purchased. And this will last me usually 3 weeks. I believe my outside animals eat well because I buy them good food. I came home probably 2 months ago, and I saw a sticky note on my door. Stop leaving cat food out for strays. My cat is eating the shit you're putting out and getting sick. I don't do that. I feed them good food, but that's why I check every morning to make sure none of my plates have gone to somebody's property. 14, 15, 16. Now I'm filling the bowls. They each get a hefty scoop of warm cat food. One other thing about the outside animals is that I can't smell. The skunks that come here, they look so cute, but maybe that's why I don't get upset about seeing them because I can't smell it. Carrying process. There it goes. Well, I do have some pictures on this digital camera. I know I have some of the skunk, and I may have some of the raccoon from a couple years ago because I had 2 raccoons, and one would stand up and go like this, and I would go like that because I knew the door was between us. The Rainbow Bridge takes place in the afterlife, supposedly where the owners and the animals meet again when they pass through this life. That's what I'm hoping it is. That's what they say it is. And I think that all my animals that I've taken care of will be there waiting, but they'll be able to talk to me and I'll understand them. I love them and care about them. I like them all. I like the skunks. I like the possum. The raccoons can be feisty. I like reading about them. I like helping them. I like having them trust me. I just like animals. With that hole, when I put in the food dishes, sometimes I get scratched because they're afraid of me. They don't know that it's the hand that feeds them, but they don't mean to hurt you, and I just clean it right up so I don't get cat scratch. And I just feel bad that nobody cares about them. That's why I take on the responsibility of them. And once I take on the responsibility, I follow it to the end. This is Zoom. This is Peanut. This is Midnight. And this is Little One. Well, I haven't stated it in my will, but I was telling the children that I want all the animals' ashes mixed with mine because I'm going to meet them on the rainbow bridge when I die. I'll meet all of them. That's what they say with the rainbow poem that they give you, that the animals will meet you on the rainbow bridge. And that's what I believe, so why not mix them with mine? Because they were things I loved. So that's why I'm saving them to do that. And the kids will have to do that for me, not the goats, my children. I'll feed them until I can't anymore. I won't give up on them because they need somebody that cares for them. I wish that we could pet lions and tigers. I really do. I think they're beautiful. And to talk to them, oh yes, I would love it to be able to communicate with animals. Come over here. I'll scratch your back for you. Come on, sit down beside me. It's okay, I know. Don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you. Yeah. Oh, she's a pretty girl.